what I have next to me is the opportunity of a lifetime. Now, this might look like the shape of a pyramid, but this actually reflects the shape of my business, which down here at the bottom, we have the bottom level, the middle level, the close to the top level, and then me up here at the top. Now, a lot of people call this a pyramid scheme, but it's not. It's called multi-level marketing. And if you're interested, I happen to have the opportunity of a lifetime for you right here. It's in the toilet paper business. We are revolutionizing how clean your bunghole can really get. Okay, now this isn't any ordinary toilet paper, okay? This is specialized, formulated just for you, okay? And that's what you're gonna tell everyone. I get 6 people, and then you get 6 people, and then those 6 people get 6 people, and on the 12th round of recruiting, we will have recruited over 13 billion people. Now, that's more people than there are on planet Earth. You better get to procreating, because we got a lot of toilet paper to sell, we got a lot of holes to clean. So here's the deal, here's the real deal. People keep asking me to make a video about the rise of remote work because of the sickness that is going around. And I don't really know what to say about it, to be honest. Like, yeah, companies are letting their workers work remote because when the CEO's health is in danger and the CEO can't sit on his yacht and sunbathe anymore because he's sick with the virus, well, then yeah, he's gonna send his workers home. But as soon as you guys are well, he's gonna bring you all back in and he's gonna be like, well, back to work so I can micromanage you. A bunch of people are going to work remote. They're gonna get a little taste of that freedom. They're gonna get a little taste of that, I can wake up kind of whenever I want, as long as I make my meetings and get my work done, I can kind of, and then when the boss asks them to come back into the office, you're gonna go in and you're gonna wonder why this job wasn't remote the whole time. Some of you are gonna be asked to come into the office anyways, and it would be my suggestion to you to just be like, look, I'm feeling some flu symptoms right now and I'm gonna need 30 days paid leave or the ability to work remote, or you risk infecting the entire office. I feel like software jobs can be done remote in general. Not all jobs can be done remote. Mechanical jobs that you have to be on site to turn wrenches to fix machines because the machines are out somewhere that you have to go there to fix it. Remote work's not gonna work for those jobs. But if you're in software, if you're in tech, and all you need is an internet connection to submit data, that is how you make money, then your job can be done remotely. And there are a lot of people who want you to come into the office because they say, well, there's just something else. There's just that little extra X factor in that face-to-face communication that we think makes everybody work together better. And it's like, people my age, if you're my age and you've ever played an online video game, which I'm sure 99% of us has, we have met randos that we formed better relationships with in 5 minutes playing a video game than we have in 40 hours a week over 2 years with our colleagues. And it's usually just an excuse so that they can micromanage you. Now, the reason I started this video off with the multi-level marketing thing with the toilet paper, there are a lot of people which I think are disgustingly using the CV-19 going around to get people into their crappy business. And I don't want you guys to fall for it, so I kind of want to show you some examples that I found on Reddit/r/anti-MLM, which is probably one of the most hilarious subreddits ever. Hey, have you ever wanted to work at home? Have you ever wanted to make some extra income? Have you ever wanted to start your own business? Have you ever wanted to be your own boss? Because if so, come work for me, which doesn't make any sense. That's what we're gonna talk about. And I hope you guys enjoy these little snippets. Here's one. Schools are closing for a period of time, subways are closing down, and companies are sending people home. Guess what never closes? The internet. If you're looking for me, I'm just over here hanging out, building my germ-free global business from home, heart emoji. I have the choice to put my health first. With that said, I believe we're gonna be fine. Be smart, wash your hands, focus on the positive, and take smart measures. Think about the power of not having to go to a job, the choice of working from home on your laptop and computer, the freedom of choice. That is the power of Arbonne, an attempt at someone using the pandemic as a way to promote their garbage by saying, oh, well, if your schools get shut down, your kids have to be at home, how are you gonna watch them? How are you gonna manage that? Are you gonna be able to stay home? Here's another one, blurt out the name. Worried about being out of work and pay because of the virus? Be prepared for impact. DM me. Again, this is another BS Arbonne thing where they're trying to sell you cleaning things so that you can take advantage of people's fears. Whenever something like this happens to the economy, whenever something like this happens to the population, someone's making a lot of money. And in this case, it's toilet paper companies, Costco stock, and cleaning supplies. COVID-19. So many jobs are being placed on hold. So many people are losing their jobs. There's no such thing as job security, but you guys already know that. Are you starting to think it'd be a good idea to have a backup plan? You should always have a backup plan. An additional stream of income. Enjoying the flexibility of working remotely. Want to make money from anywhere in the world. Again, here's another crappy excuse to get you into their BS MLM. Here's another one where a mom is kind of guilt tripping other moms in a Facebook post about you not being able to stay at home with your kids when their school's closed. Ohio's giving their K-12 kids 3-week spring break beginning tomorrow. If that happens where you live, will you be able to, number one, stay home with your children, and number two, make money from home? It would be a really good idea for those of you who cannot say yes to both of those questions to consider starting a home-based business now to start supplementing your income. Just saying, if you want to make a business, all you do is go to smallbiz.com and make a business for 80 bucks. Boom, there you go. You don't even need to make a business to be able to sell your service. You would just be a sole proprietor. We'll talk a little bit more about multi-level marketing as an actual business because the IRS doesn't consider multi-level marketing really as a business. They consider it a hobby. Here's one. Please act now to protect yourself. And here's, you can see the CNN headline, which is legit. You can go find the news and it says, constant intercourse kills the virus. This is why you need pure romance products. Here's another one. Buy essential oils, water filter, frozen and dry food in case you're required to stay home. Our district officially closed our schools until April 13. A lot of Walmart stores are warning employees they'll be closing their stores soon. Stop using hand sanitizer. You're killing your own immune system. Wipe your hands with essential oils, which is the dumbest thing that you'll read, probably so far. Here's another one. With serious concerns over the virus going around, like why is virus in quotes? Like it's not a made up thing. And the numbers of people infected rising. Wouldn't it be amazing to know you are already protected from it? If you want to know how, give me a direct message. Cough blends. Deep, spasmodic, stubborn. And I'm pretty sure there's no doTERRA oils that you can mix together to make you immune from it. Here's another one. It's kind of my favorite because they put a clown emoji over the profile picture. I cannot believe schools around here will be closed for 3 weeks. Now I'm just wondering how that will affect teachers, other personnel getting paid, parents who work, and daycare. If anyone loves makeup and would like to join my business team, let me know. Maybe these MLMs don't look so bad after all. Multi-level marketing is so good and the products are so great. How come they don't really talk about the products and instead they just talk about you joining their business? Because that's where the money is really made. It's not where all of the money is made, and that's how multi-level marketing stays legal, but that's where a bunch of the money is made. So for example, if this person sells something, everyone from here up gets a percentage of that. If this person sells something, everyone from here up gets a percentage of that, and that's how it works. This is called your upline to your boss up here, and everyone below is called your downline. But here is the thing with MLM. 99% of people lose money. And according to the IRS, if your business loses money for too long, you are not a business, you are a hobby. So typically, if I were to buy something for my business right now, Grindreel LLC, if I buy a new camera that I'm filming on, that is a business expense, I get to write that off, and that reduces my overall tax burden at the end of the year. But because multi-level marketing has a 99% loss rate, when you work at MLM and you have to buy product to sell or risk losing your discount that you'll only get one time, and if you ever don't buy product or you skip a month, you'll be kicked out, and you can't write that off at the end of the year. That money does not get written off as a business expense, as a tax write-off. It does not reduce your overall tax burden at the end of the year because the IRS classifies that as a hobby since it has such a crappy loss rate. People think that you're starting your own business, but you're not a business unless you can business expense, and that's just the fact. With multi-level marketing, you don't actually make a business. You don't make an LLC. You don't make any legal entity. All you do is sign on the dotted line that says, I am a certified vendor for this company, and I am now a consultant for some BS multi-level marketing. When you go to file your taxes at the end of the year, they're gonna say, where did you work? And if you say, I worked for this, they're gonna be like, oh, that's classified as network marketing, multi-level marketing, that is not a business, that is a hobby, unless you are the guy who invented the product, invented the actual legal entity, and then you have some 1099 to prove it at the end of the year. It's just not gonna work. I was just looking into remote work and everyone letting their employees work remote, and I noticed that there were some scummy people trying to take advantage of the situation. Anyways, I don't have anything more to say about this video. Hopefully it was entertaining nonetheless. If you guys would like to get in on this life-changing opportunity with this toilet paper, it is going quick. I even have some extra rolls over there, so if you sign up now, I'll even give you an extra roll that you can give to your friend, and you tell him to give a piece of ply to his friend, and then you tell his friend to give half of that ply to his friend, and then pretty soon, before you know it, everyone will have toilet paper again. It's a life-changing opportunity. It's a game-changing business model, and you guys can get in on it now. I hope you guys have a killer Monday, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. We're calling this trickle-down economics because after you have Taco Bell, it's a trickle. So stupid. That's not part of the video.